Hey, what's up, guys? Coming to you today with the what's next on Badou Jack, the former two-division world champion at super middleweight and light heavyweight. So, Jack returned to action on the Tyson and Roy Jones pay-per-view undercard when he scored a 8-round decision win over, I believe the guy's name was Blake McKinnon. Jack, it was just a stay busy win just to get, shake off the rust for the year. He gets the one fight in. Not surprised it went the distance. It was only 8 rounds. But he got the win and pushes forward. Now the big question is, what's next for Badou Jack? So, we know he wants the rematch with Jean Pascal for the WBA regular light heavyweight title. Not 100% sure how likely that's going to happen next, because Jean Pascal hasn't fought all years. He hasn't fought since the end of December of last year when he beat Jack by the controversial 12-round split decision. Very close fight. They traded knockdowns in that one. But, again, Pascal hasn't fought all year. If he comes back, does he want to go straight into that fight with Badou Jack, or does he want to take a tune-up? That's the big question right now. So, briefly, we're going to run through the top 10 and see what Jack's possibilities are. Start with number 1, Dimitri Bivol, the WBA super champion, undefeated. I don't think Jack wants anything to do with him, so not likely. Number 2 is the unified champion, Artur Beterbiev. Beterbiev has mandatories due. He's supposed to be making an optional defense, but we don't know when. But he has mandatories due after that, so yeah, I don't think this one's an option. Number 3 is Joe Smith Jr. Joe Smith Jr. is lined up to fight for the vacant WBO title next, so this one's not possible. Number 4 is Sergey Kovalev. Kovalev is supposed to be coming back in the next month or two. It's not going to be against Jack, so not likely that these two guys lock horns next. Number 5 is Eleider Alvarez. Alvarez, coming off that knockout loss to Joe Smith Jr., does he want to go back in? If he says he's going to resume his career, but does he want it to be his next fight against a top-tier fighter like Badou Jack? I don't think so. It'd be a good fight, but I don't think he wants that next. So I'm going to lean towards the no. Number 6 will be the rematch with Jean Pascal. I think that is very possible, especially if Pascal says he's training hard and he'll go straight into another fight. Maybe he doesn't want to take a tune-up, so I definitely think it's possible. Number 7 is Marcus Brown, which will be a rematch. Brown beat him by a decision in January 2019. Does Jack want the rematch? The thing is Marcus Brown hasn't fought since August of 2019, and I don't know if he'd want the fight. I don't know if Jack would want the fight, because it really, even before the cut, the very bad cut that Jack suffered, that caused him, it didn't cause him to lose, but it hurt his chances of coming back in the second half of the fight. Prior to that, he was getting worked with Marcus Brown's style. So, not sure if Marcus Brown has the style that Jack really wants unless he has to fight him. So, I don't see this one next. It could happen, same promoter, they're both the PBC, but I don't think it happens. Jack is number 8. Number 9, Gilberto Ramirez. Ramirez might be looking for a title shot. It depends on how he looks on December 18th on pay-per-view when he fights Jose Alfredo, the veteran. He hasn't fought since April of last year. Does he want to fight him, and does he want to go straight after that again to a fight with Badou Jack? Possible, especially with him kind of being a promotional free agent now, but I don't think likely. I don't think these two guys are going to lock horns, so I'm going to say no. And then number 10 would be a showdown with Jesse Hart. Jesse Hart's with Top Rank, Badou Jack's with PBC. Bad matchup, I think, too. I don't see it. So, the most likely opponent for Badou Jack next, I think, is Jean Pascal in a rematch for the WBA regular title. Long shots on the rest of the top 10, to be honest. Not saying it couldn't happen, but with Jack being with Mayweather Promotions and fighting under the PBC banner, it's hard to make fights. There's not a lot of top PBC guys fighting at 175. So that's what I think it is right there. I think it's possible for Jean Pascal. And honestly, I wouldn't rule out a Kovalev fight. Kovalev might be looking for an opponent also after his supposed fight in January, February. And And, you know, Jack takes time off in between fights. He might wait around for Kovalev. We got to wait and see. So that's it. That's a what's next on former 2-division champion Badou Jack, my number 8 light heavyweight in the world right now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. True Boxing, you've been hit with the truth.